Good morning, arvo, evening, g'day, how's it been? Oh, all good here, like same old, good old Minecraft, and weather's been nice, but like we had a little bit of rain and the temperature's actually livable. But firstly, a little bit of bookwork. A very big tar to the suggestions of shops from the previous video. So far, we've got a sushi bar and a hair and nails. So the hair and nails will probably take up two of the shops on the outside, probably one on the corner. I've been talking to Charlotte, and they've won a coffee bar, and like I've actually got some really cool ideas. Thank you for all the but not all of our ideas can happen, unfortunately. But drinks bar it is. But the sushi bar will go up with the food court area. I've also decided that the bakery is going to go down, like at one of the bottom shops near the supermarket, which you'll possibly see. So which is all part of today's episode. So finally, yes, the supermarket. I'm not missaying. But the supermarket, the Kmart, the outside area of all of that, and the inside. It's a wonderful little thing. It's called Both Sides. Also the delivery spot, and that's the reason why the bakery needs to possibly move. Just the whole delivery thing. Working in a bakery, you need to have proper access. So too much overthinking, but it's all coming too. But where are we at the moment? We're hanging out at an ex-player's base. They had the garden here, which I had already somewhat taken over, and I know the player isn't coming back, so might as well use what they had already built, and it shouldn't cause any problems for anyone. But we've got our farm with the bees there, way back there, and then we got all the melons for the villagers. I've got 9 different farmers here, all have had a little chat with Bill and turned a bit green, so I made them feel better. We did that a couple of times, and now the melons are down to 1 emerald. And all of this started because I wanted to buy some quartz from the stonemasons. And because of that, I needed emeralds, and it just took too long with the raid farm. So I'm like, I've never actually done this. So I might as well, as this is my forever server, as you're more than welcome to join if you're looking for a place that ain't gonna stop anytime soon. I'm on here daily. It is my thing, very muchly. But around the back is the librarians. So setting it up so I can make them turn all green, and I can make them all feel better again, and we can all be happy, and I can get cheap books. And then I've got it all set up so if anything does happen. Plus then also another previous player had a shop. It's still there, it's just 3/4 empty. I can replace some of those books and get the coffee cup back up and going again. So for anyone who does actually need any, bonuses. But now let's get into this week's supermarket and shopping center and all that lovely stuff. So let's place some blocks. Getting this supermarket done. But firstly, we had to, the outside. We took a bit. I wanted to make sure that it was like a different building to this. So it looks like, once again, it's an older city that has been upgraded over time. And yeah, this was some old storage or some sort, something along the waterfront, as like the seaport will be just over here. So what about, was it over there? Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, right there. But so I wanted to keep it in connection with it, but also make sure that it had a lot of like, well, vertical lines. I love my vertical lines. They, yeah. But to like brackets and supports, like of the old like wood frame with the mud bricks, but then with the copper. Spent so much time in the copper aging area waiting for all of this, because all of this is just stage 1 of the weathering. But yeah, getting all of that up to the right color so I could honey it and lock it into what it is. But I've really enjoyed the way that these bushes have like worked out along here. And some rooted dirt I thought was a nice contrasty brown to the wall and like everything else. Of course, jungle to bring out a little bit of the orange out of the wood. Plus there is the little specks of green which go well with the copper. But inside the supermarket, we've actually got stuff. We've got a basic layout. The first thing I wanted to do, going with, I know it's more of a bluey green, but I'm going for like the green and gold. I had some green lights in there, and this looked really blue. Like even there, it looks more blue than green. But I want to think it's green. I really do. But yeah, it's good old self-service with like touch screens, and I use chiseled quartz as the scanners. Going into the quick serve area, the front counter, and then into some individual, like this would be somewhat probably the normal register that would always be somewhat open, with the extras down here, as now, yeah, you don't need many of them. But we've got the layout here, and I've actually got myself like kind of ready, because this is going to be like a fridge section, so there will be glass along here with some doors on it, and then display fridges along the back here with like the meats and milk and stuff. Then we got veggies and fruit here in the middle, in the center areas. And then we've got, because I'm going to be doing something like this for shelves. Wow. Thank you. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So some shelves, like, I don't really know how. It's kind of my idea, but then I might have to take out, like, the lights are too much. Way too many lightage. I might just leave the bottom row of lights and then take all these out. Maybe. Don't quite know. Work in progress. But yeah, got the layout. What? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more shelves down there. So I'm not going to really have much on the shelves, as you can't like squeeze stuff in there. And I don't want to do armor stand like yeah, do not want that mod. It would just cause way too much unnecessary lag. But yeah, that's kind of the idea on where I will take the supermarket. Each of these will just be somewhat emptier shelves. So yeah, it's not looking like it's going to be a very lively city. It might be a want to survive to now nothing. Don't know where the story of the city is going to go yet, but all in time. So yeah, the supermarket's done. I've just done a concrete like ceiling, and then the next level, I haven't done anything up there for the Kmart Targety like shop, but I will now get on with doing some more of the Minecrafty thing and do more of the building of the shelves and see what ends up happening in here. I think also maybe they might be taken out and I might put lectins in there as like shelves. I'm thinking of, or maybe lectins along here with glass on top to give the ideas. So I'm gonna start placing and replacing. Where did you come from? Who knows? Not someone. We need. Why are you bothering me? Don't want to deal with it. I just want to. Oh, what a. I just thought we're going to get in trouble standing here staring off out into nowhere. I'm still waiting for it. But yeah, I'm going to get on with this and we will see how it turns out. So the Minecrafting has been done and the entrance has been moved. As you can see there behind me, it had to. I had to. There's space now, plenty of space for a nice shop in there. But we'll make our way up here. And I've also done a little bit. See, it's a little bit squishy. I wouldn't really like to have to line up for it, but it still works. But I've also put in some lines all around, all the way down and up onto the next level. You can see it poking through the roof, which is not a terrible thing. I'm not phased. But yeah, just so the roads are a little bit more organized. We've also done the bare basic starting of the Kmart is kind of what we've been calling it on the NY Prepper chat at the moment. Like, I don't know, the M-Mart, the Mozmart, some type of, I don't know, maybe a Moz Target Moz? No, don't Target Moz. Sorry, I had to. Boop-a-doo. But yes, we've got the roof in there done, and that will be the next job. But the main thing that we've done, as we know, we were working on the supermarket. So, good old Mozzie supermarket, Mozzie Mart. I know, I've got to think of something. But no, I'm, once again, quite happy with it the way. But I've, put a lot of time. Look at my inventory. It's chaos. It is absolute chaos. So we've got like shopping trolleys in here, shopping baskets in there, and a hidden little crafty bench if needed. We got the entrance into the supermarket with the free fruit bin. I don't know, but yeah, the supermarket's here. They have a bin at the front door that's got free fruit for the kids, which is always, great idea. Stops them from yeah, usually just bananas and apples and the cleaner of the fruits. But yeah, onto the actual fruit section and like the freezer fridgy area. I quite liked the acacia doors, and because of the acacia doors, we ended up with going with an orange and a bit of a green, but mainly like a yellow orange color. So we've got the refrigerated or the misty veggie area. So the fruit and veggies that have to, keep like cool, and then all the rest of the different shelves. Across the back here, we've got the like would be classified as the dairy section. Good old milk would be hidden all the way back here in the back corner. There would be like the chocolate bar would be probably in here, I reckon. Just because it is the walkway down to the self-serve. But I don't think I changed the cash registers too much from the last clip. I possibly have. There has been so much replacement and yeah, rethinking. Like we had a whole green thing going on, and that got because then like the doors for the freezer, the orange kind of took over, which I was not upset with, but very happy with the way that it's all worked out. Oh, I've also got a little basket placed here at the self-service area for like get on your way out to leave your basket. But no, I'm very happy with the way that it ended up working out. And now it is on to the bit upstairs so we can get that part done, and then the whole supermarket, Kmart, will be all done. Then we'll be moving on to the smaller shops, which there has been some awesome suggestions. So I will be putting them shops in. I've got ideas. I've got, ideas for names. So suggest shops and I will, name a shop after you. I'll try and work out some silly little pun with your name and your shop. So some are becoming easier than others, but each person, like you can suggest more than one shop, but I'll try and think of something different for each of them. But now let me time to Minecraft sure is. So the argument this week has been dark or light. Like the Kmart, is it supposed to be a warm? Is it bright? There lots of different ideas have been had. Things have been replaced, and I have came to this conclusion. We've gone with some nice warm colours, but with lots of white throughout. So we went halfway in between, like using both the warmer colors, and each section has its own like color coordination. I don't know if other people's shops do that, but I know that shops around here that are this type of shop will have things like in a color group. So mostly terracotta. Absolutely loving terracotta at the moment. I think it's a wonderful color, and it gives such different like colors. So got like a linen bedding section and like a couple of clothes sections there in the center, and don't quite know, maybe like shoes maybe. Then the lay-by section. We've got some fitting rooms. That's the word. And then even like back here, I've got storage for the laybys. Like, tried to think of everything. We do have the back area, which is connected to the supermarket back area and the outside area. So, and there's the, I got locked out, supermarket. So they can, you know what I mean, these people can still get in and out through the back way. Yeah, I didn't know what. I know I should put doors, but I don't know which doors. So, yeah, got it. Just one of those overthinky things. Like, I'm thinking white doors, but I don't know if that's going to be, like, just too much. But yeah, we've got, like, another section there, like, back into the green, to the lay-by area. And then we do the full loop. And then we come out to the cash registers, the self-service. And we got 3 tills. Didn't go too silly on the tills this time, as most, the time there will be a couple of people, like, in these type of shops. Not the supermarket. You're barely lucky to have, like, a person here that is even willing to help. Like, there is some. I shouldn't complain, but yeah, I will complain. But no, very happy with how it ended up working out. Like, I'm glad I went with the darker, like the brown and the dripstone block for the walls. But then the paintings really do break up a lot of that, like, darkness. And then each of the colours seem to pop just enough so you can see where all of the different areas are. I put a little bit of, like, shelving out here, like, because some people like to reorganise or grab whatever they've just purchased. But yeah, now that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching the supermarket and everything get done this fortnight. Don't forget, always like, subscribe, all that, share, YouTubey like stuff. It really does help a big tar to everyone that has watched to this point. Until next time, thank you very much.